Things have been happening fast around here. Although we miss the van terribly, it's really starting to feel like home around the farm. There's been some big changes recently.
Oh my goodness, look at you.
And today, we're tackling a huge project. Let the construction begin.
Now that there's chicks here, there's a puppy here, there's gonna be a garden, we're having so much fun at my mom's house, there's all these different activities, and what I used to consider to be chores and like things that you had to do that were so boring are like exciting now. Like I'm excited to go out and feed the chickens, I'm excited to feed the dogs and like put the plants out. It's like quarantine has really like changed me as a person anyways into somebody that doesn't mind being in a stationary property and like having these tasks to do to work towards something that you want or something that's gonna help my mom. And today, we have a really big project that's actually gonna support some of those things we've been talking about.
Puppy boy.
Are you being a puppy?
Look, he's getting big and heavy and fluffy, and he's just like a big bear. He's so cute. We still haven't settled on a name, but every day he's a little bit more social, a little bit more comfortable, and we're just giving him all the love we can.
So we're trying to figure out names. Me and Allie like the name Oso. I think my mom kind of likes it too, but she's undecided, so it's really my mom's decision because it's my mom's dog. But we have liked all the comments that we've heard of names in the last video, so we're trying to figure out which one is gonna be best and which one will suit him when he's grown up.
They're getting so big. Oh. We're still very scared of humans. We're trying to handle them as much as possible.
These guys are getting their wing feathers in. They're not fully feathered yet, but eventually they're gonna be much bigger and they're gonna need a permanent home.
And today we're gonna be starting some new construction on the farm.
It's raining, it's mucky out. We got some work to do.
All right. So in here, it is definitely not an ideal space to start construction. However, it is covered from the rain. There's a little lean-to section out here, which I think we're actually gonna use. Right here, we're gonna stage and we're gonna clean out the lean-to area and then we'll get started.
I need like heated gloves to be doing this work.
Allie needs heated everything.
Thanks.
If you guys haven't figured it out by now, we're actually building a tiny house today. It's gonna be really tiny. It's gonna be smaller than humans can live inside of, and it's actually called a chicken coop. So we're gonna get started on construction. I believe we're gonna build the platform and the base inside, and then we can take it out through the door and finish everything out here.
Are you gonna let me actually help you? Can I cut some stuff?
I mean, it just depends on how many fingers you wanna have at the end of the day.
Thanks.
Kind of hard with these short boards, but every piece of wood has what's called a crown or a bend. Nothing is ever perfectly straight. So what you want to do is always find the crown, and you want to turn the crown up so that once the weight of the structure is on the crown, the bend, it flattens it out instead of putting it upside down so that it's more likely to break in the future.
Out in stormy weather, I might have the blues, but nothing ever stopped me from dusting off my shoes. You might think you see me.
So you can either press the tip down and then pull the trigger, which is like more precise, or you can hold the trigger and then bang the gun down.
Okay.
I recommend holding it down and pulling the trigger once.
So not what you do.
Not what I do. Do as I say, not as I do.
This is an automatic weapon.
It is, it's a machine gun.
That's scary. Wow, looking beautiful.
All right, so here's the nice little platform for our little tiny house.
It's really tiny.
This is the living room. There's a TV here. This is the bathroom and the kitchen, and you don't get to sleep. You have to sleep standing up.
Like a horse.
Anyway, we're gonna flip it over now, cut the legs, install the legs. We will have ourselves an elevated platform.
Sweet. Wow.
legit. I'm bleeding pretty profusely from whatever happened.
Let me see. Oh, wow.
I know.
You gotta let me take over,
I
baby.
might die. I don't know what you're gonna do without me.
I'm gonna build a tiny home.
So here we have it. Ugh.
Hey.
This is going to be the first wall of Chicken Manor.
1 down, 3 to go. That looks good. Don't you think it's time for like a puppy break or something?
It's time for lunch, I think, no?
Maybe I'll go say hi to the puppies real quick, make you some food, come check in on you in a minute.
Yeah, see you in an hour.
Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good pa. Yeah. So we're super starving and we've actually realized we have 0 food left in the house. We've eaten a lot and we've been limiting our grocery shopping trips, so there's literally dinner for tonight and that's it. Luckily things are starting to open up a little bit in Utah and there is a little sandwich shop downtown that was open, so we're going to sterilize all this food, heat it up, and take a much needed lunch break.
Oh yeah.
That's what you needed?
Delicious, yeah. We're gonna munch down. We'll catch you guys when we're done eating. We're gonna go back out and finish this chicken coop.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust.
Why is there so much poop like right where we're working?
I don't know, man.
Thought we cleaned up the poop earlier.
Yeah, we tried. That was the section you were responsible for.
Ah, it's my fault, huh?
When I need some loving, baby.
My allergies are acting up again. I mean, they've been acting up all day. It's nothing new, but I'm getting really, really itchy in the nace and phasal, the face and nasal region. Look at how good Allie looks up there in this little chicken coop, though.
I think this is too tall to fit under the roof.
Can you see the edge of the roof from where you're standing?
Yeah. It's either right at the roof line or right above it.
Yeah, well, I built it to be right at the roof line, so who knows?
Who knows?
But anyways, what do you guys think? This is the skeleton of the chicken coop. However, from this point to this point, we need 1 extra 2x3. But honestly, I am like sunburnt. I can feel the sun has been wrecking me all day, and this chicken coop has made it as far as it's gonna get on this day. Allie's got some work to do, and so do I, so I think we're actually gonna put you guys down. We're gonna pause this project, and we'll see you in the morning.
Oh my goodness. You are a monster.
Get out of here. You know, I like cookies.
We've left the van, but Trent has not left his pastry obsession behind. Luckily today, it looks like you're doing something we haven't seen in a while.
You ain't seen this in a bit. A lot of people probably don't know this, but my starter made it home from South America. So this morning I'm actually gonna be baking a loaf of sourdough, and last night I went ahead and got the dough all nice and ready. It rose overnight, and look at that puppy. Wow. You can see these thin little bubbles right here. That's a sign that we've got really good gastro action inside the dough. There's gonna be a lot of bubbles in this puppy.
When was the last time you baked in a real oven?
I made a loaf over Christmas at your mom's house.
So it's been
and that's
a long
the
time.
only time I've ever made a sourdough loaf in a real oven. Every other time has been in our van. I'm really excited to see how this one turns out. It's a little crunchy. It's almost got like a marbled effect to it. Ah, it's burning me through the glove. I think it's ready. We're gonna let it cool. It takes about 2 hours after you bake a loaf of sourdough before you can actually cut into it. If you guys wanna know any tips about creating your own sourdough starter or baking your own loaves of sourdough, Our cookbook has all of the details. It's 25% off right now with coupon code quarantine. I think it's coupon code quarantine. We'll put it in the description. But now while this loaf rests for the next 2 hours, we are gonna go get started on that chicken coop because we got a big job to finish today.
We ran down to the lumber mill, grabbed a couple more pieces of wood.
We had some other parts that showed up in the mail that we've been waiting for. Voila! Didn't know when this was gonna show up, but this is actually gonna go in the door right here. Then we can open the window and let in fresh air for the chickens. And it's gonna get really hot in the summertime, so it's very important to have ventilation for the coop. I'm pretty excited.
That's a really very narrow margin of error to put that in there.
Yeah, you know what that's called?
What?
Calculating. I calculated that. It came out pretty well.
All right, let's get started. Oh, what are you doing in here? Is this not for you? Frank? Yeah, you tell him, Rocky. What are you doing? Are you smiling? You want to pick me up?
My favorite.
You've earned it.
Gatorade. Me and Allie used to always argue about whether Gatorade is hydrating and it's better than water and it's got nutrients and electrolytes and all these other things, and Allie was like, it is just sugar. But when the coronavirus started breaking out, all of the hospitals were loading people up on Gatorade. And so Allie had a little bit of an epiphany.
No.
And she realized that Gatorade is actually the choice drink if you're working hard and you're sweating, or if you're just really thirsty. Frank, get out of there. Frank's always eating poop. You didn't have an epiphany?
No, I mean, it's fine if you're working hard and losing a lot of electrolytes or severely dehydrated, but there's a ton of sugar in it. It's still not like good for you. Water is still probably my preferred beverage, but if Trent wants a Gatorade, he can have a Gatorade.
Dogs, get out of here.
There's a lot of dogs in here. You guys, go outside.
Rocky, lead
Go,
the way. Get
go, go,
everyone
go.
out of here.
Go, go, go. Good job.
I don't want to buy a whole nother sheet of OSB for like one little piece that we need, so I'm just going to make it out of 2 pieces. It's not going to be as pretty, but it's a chicken coop. It's not a real house, so it shouldn't matter that much. But we are almost done. We are on the home stretch.
Nice.
At least getting the OSB put on. We're going to paint it a different day, and then we have to build like the whole chicken run, but this is the chicken coop.
And then we just get a rug, some throw pillows, some lighting.
We make a little bed for the chickens.
Interior
We
decoration.
have a nightlight, a radio. all the amenities.
That's amazing. And this is not a kit.
No.
I just have to put basically hinges on these. Obviously we have to paint and put like trim and then the shingles. And then this window, it's really dirty, is gonna go in the top of the door right here.
That's the door?
Mm-hmm.
And this will open. And then, you know, if you're lonely, you can crawl in there and hang out with the chickens.
Yeah, I'm going to be crawling.
I feel like I'm freaking done. I think it's just because I'm hungry though.
I think you've earned a lunch break.
Yeah, I think it's time to go eat lunch. Pulled pork sandwiches, sweet corn on the cob.
Okay, there's a lot of perks to living here and helping out Gloria on the farm, but the biggest one is that whenever we're hungry, it seems like there's always an amazing hot meal at the ready. It's incredible.
One thing is that this is like sweet corn from the United States. Through Central and South America, they have tons of corn or maize, all different types, but they don't have the sweet corn that you get in the United States. It's different, and I really missed it. I think this is the first time we've had corn on the cob since we've been back.
Oh, it's been years, yeah.
What an absolute killer of a lunch. Just got through tightening these legs on my mom's kitchen table, or our makeshift kitchen table. Anyway, I think today we are not gonna finish the chicken coop. One, because we need to get paint and hinges, and I don't wanna go back to the hardware store today. Two, it's hot and it's like the heat of the day right now, and I feel like the sun is just gonna be beating me up. We're probably just gonna kick it around the house, maybe relax for a little bit. We're gonna cut into that bread pretty soon though.
beautiful day out here, and even though we're not gonna finish the chicken coop today, Trent, of course, always has a million different projects lined up. Luckily, I saw this one coming, and I picked something up the other day at the store that I think is gonna come in handy for today's afternoon task. Hey there.
What's up?
I got you a gift.
You want me to wear these?
Yep.
You're a gem. I love you.
Trent keeps talking about how he doesn't have work clothes, and all the stuff we've been doing has been getting his clothes full of car, transmission, oil, junk, chicken poop. So I got him a pair of coveralls that'll hopefully solve the problem. No way!
Grease Monkey Trent is back in action.
That looks awesome.
I can't wear clothes under it, but it's kind of itchy. I think it needs to be washed. It's like got that scratchy, new.
You look like a real rural car mechanic now, working in the front yard, tools everywhere. There it is.
Tell you what, boy.
Embracing that front yard car mechanic life.
Okay.
What are you doing now?
I'm basically going to be rebuilding the front end of the truck. There are a handful of problems up here. The biggest problem we have is that the U-joint in this axle has gone bad, and I'm pretty sure one or all four of the ball joints are bad in the front end. So while I'm tearing it apart, putting new U-joints, new ball joints, basically I'm just fixing a lot of things, making it new and making it better and more efficient.
Wow, someone really needs to get in here and clean, huh?
Yeah, just a hose would really do it.
Oh, can I do that?
Not right now.
Can I clean this later?
Not while I'm working.
All this rust, is that a problem?
No.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
normal.
Well, good luck, boy.
All right, let me get to work now.
Okay. Everyone's just enjoying, oh, this is super dirty, sorry. Everyone is just enjoying the sunny afternoon. Trent's doing what he wants to do. I'm gonna go for a run and enjoy a little bit of what I wanna do, but first, we gotta do a quick puppy check-in.
What are you doing out here, boy?
Hi.
Look at that little belly. Yes.
Just a couple more minutes, and then I promise I'm gonna go for a run. The rest of that cuddle fest went really well. I went for a run, I came back, and Trent is just in hog heaven over here.
Hog heaven.
Hog heaven.
Tell you what.
How's it coming?
Oh, it's going really slowly.
Oh,
I got the U-joint replaced on this side. I got the top ball joint out. I'm removing the lower ball joint. Mid-job, I ended up having to run to the hardware store, per usual. Stuff always happens to me. We are on the road right now, baby.
really? Because it looks completely torn apart to me.
Well, we're in the middle of the road.
Okay.
We've got some road left, don't worry. We might have to drive the other half of the road tomorrow. Can you pump that for me?
Heck yeah. Tell me how much.
A lot.
Oh, this is
You're
heavy.
not pumping it. You gotta push it all the way to the ground. Yeah, more. I'll tell you when.
Okay. Good morning, guys. We lost track of you yesterday. We had actually a really nice, relaxing evening with Trent's mom on one of her days off, and we wanted to just have some quality time, spend it with her, and enjoy the evening. This morning, though, we're waking up to a gorgeous sunny day, and I've been thinking, did we ever cut that sourdough bread?
No.
We forgot.
We got super busy yesterday. We should cut it right now.
What's funny about this bread is you actually baked it wrapped in like parchment paper or wax paper, so it gave it like this weird perimeter. It, to me, it looks like a hairnet.
It looks like a shower cap.
Yeah.
Looks like we baked it in a shower cap. I think it looks like a bloated piece of naan.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a bloated naan, huh? Oh, look at the crumb. Look at the crumb. It's called a crumb. If you guys don't know, the inside of the bread where you see the pockets and the holes.
You're looking for a lot of air pockets, but small and evenly spaced if possible. Not like huge bubbles and then nothing. So this looks really well done, my friend.
Oh, we're in for it now.
Best way to start the day.
I gotta go ahead and get me a slice of this and throw some
Some
Throw
elderberry
butter.
jam.
Oh, we have elderberry jam. My sister sent us elderberry jam. That's a good puppy there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't made bread for a while, so you never know if it's actually gonna turn out right. And that is really good.
Good. A minus.
Oh wow.
It's really
That's
good.
superior texture.
It's really good.
It's delicious. Anyway, guys, we're gonna finish this bread and have ourselves a little bit of breakfast, and then I'm gonna go out and work on the truck. As you can see, we've already got our hands full with 4 dogs. We've got a garden. We've got chicks now. But next time you guys tune in, there's gonna be some more faces showing up on the farm.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed coming along for this past adventure. It's been a wild one, and there are so many more crazy things happening in the next couple days. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. The puppy says to like the video. Please subscribe, everybody, if you haven't already. And we'll see you next time.
See you on the next one, guys.
Adios.